Well, it's that time of year again. This time I'm doing something a little different. 2024 has been another eventful year. As usual, I'm making a little bit of a mockery of those holiday greeting cards you get from family and friends that include a whole list of achievements, accomplishments, places they went, and all the bragging that they do about the awesome things that they've done. But this is my version, where I share all the wonderful things that many of us have experienced sitting in a darkened room, illuminated by the glow of the computer and the LED lights of our various computer parts flashing in the background. So I've made some new friendships this year, strengthened many of my other friendships. Um, some friends are MIA, and others have drifted and moved apart into other parts of their lives. But this message is all about you, my friends that have again made the mundane things exciting, the normal days extraordinary, and the quiet nights full of chatter and laughter. At the end of last year, I was working on the Lego typewriter as a gift for Hero. It was so much fun to build, to assemble all the mechanical parts, the working things, the inside and outs. It was a lot of fun to put that together. Hero actually loved it. It was fantastic. It sits in her office and she absolutely loves it. So we move past Christmas time and we go into January. In January, we started off playing Rust. And we played with myself, Bearded, Twister, Zeus, My Electric Cat, and Avid even joined for a bit. We'd planned to get Chili and a whole bunch of the other gang together as a group, but Zeus's schedule changed and Rust quickly fell apart. During that month, Roxy invited me to play a VR mini golf game called Walkabout Mini Golf, and I played a few times with the group. Chili also played a few times, and one time we even got to play at the same time. So there were some great shots overall, and we had a great fun.
Very nice looking shot.
Oh,
Look at
that's
this. Look
nice.
at this.
Yeah.
Yes.
In January, Pal World also came out, and many of us jumped onto Chili's server right away, and eventually others were able to join us as the game kind of absorbed and became the focus of our lives for several weeks. As February rolled around, Chili, Avid, and a few others started playing Helldivers 2. That came out. I have watched a lot of this gameplay this last year. Team kills are a thing, and you can see the champ friend was eliminated by Chili Biscuit as he was about to hop on the ship for extraction.
Alright, time to get in.
Whoa. Whoa.
Bearded, Twister, Hillary, and myself played a modded version of Ark Survival Evolved, or ASE, called The Hunted, and that was on the Valguero map. The hunted mob makes everything, even the peaceful, friendly dinos, aggravated at you and want to attack you. For my Twitch streams, I played Portal 2, the community update called Revolution. I put together several Lego sets, including the Tranquil Gardens, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park, and the Harry Potter carriage. The month of March started out a lot like February. Chili was still playing Helldivers, I was playing more Portal Revolution, and a group of us even tried playing Valheim, but it only lasted for a few days before it all just kind of fell apart. Sometimes that's what happens. But then some really big news came, and it changed a lot of my gameplay for the rest of the year. The big news that came out was that Stardew Valley had its 1.6 update. Hillary and I had started playing a multiplayer modded farm, and I got quickly addicted. A sweet pea, huh? Yeah, I'll bet it goes to the floor. Yeah. I stopped for the sweet pea and missed it. So Chili also played the Stardew Valley update, working to finish her solo playthrough. Bearded Twister and I played a little bit of Minecraft, a short little bit, and the Chunks had mentioned that he would like to play Minecraft again too, and he said if we ever did it again, let him know. He'd love to join and play something. Foreshadowing. This month's Lego sets that I put together in March were the Harry Potter Flying Forward Anglia, the blue flying car that Ron and Harry take, the plane and the car chase from the Indiana Jones, and actually a set that Bearded recommended to me was the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I spent a lot of time in April playing a single-player Stardew Valley. I built that London skyline that I talked about and the space shuttle out of Lego, and I watched the Chunks play through Elden Ring. He played through Turbo Kid, and along with some of his usual games like Dark and Darker, Hunt Showdown.
So I see where the confusion came from. You guys are idiots, that's where.
Wow. This guy.
Chunks, I hope you don't go down this game, because, you f***ing throwing shit on me.
What was that? What was that, Ross?
Yeah, that's okay. I know you've got my back.
I didn't even throw shit on you. I fucking hit Scrap Beat with a sticky. You just died to Scrap Beat.
While scrolling through YouTube, I watched several shorts and brought up similar videos with the same background song, and it's probably the first song stuck in my head this year that wouldn't go away was called I Want to Be Your Slave. Here's the song that got stuck in my head.
I wanna be a slave, I wanna be your master. I wanna make your heart beat run like roller coasters. I wanna be a good boy, wanna be a gangster. 'Cause you could be the beauty and I could be the monster.
So the first part of May rolls around, and of course, we're only 4 days into it. It's May the 4th, Star Wars Day. Okay, I assembled the new Star Wars Lego Pod Racer. I talked a lot with the Chunks and worked out some tropes for a possible upcoming movie marathon called The Who Done It. I pulled my couch, this one right here. I pulled the couch over so it was sitting right here in front of the PC, and I watched one movie after another with the Chunks, Nancers, John, Joey, and a few other people. Even my daughter Bear Cookies joined in and sat on the couch for a movie or two. Ended up watching just over 26 hours of movies. And that kind of was the start of the movie nights. Later in the month of May, we played a bit more Rust with Bearded and Twister, and even a few times with Zeus. There was this buzz among some of my friends about this new game coming out. They opened up an early access to it, and on the first day of June, Bearded and Twister were ecstatic over Soul Mask. I started playing some Degrees of Separation with Hero on stream, and I played a lot of the single-player Stardew Valley. I hung out in voice chat with Bearded and Twister as they were playing Soul Mask, and I was torn between playing single-player Stardew Valley and playing Soul Mask with them. Some days I'd do one, and some days I'd do the other. Closed on Wednesday. Okay. Here's... It said it was closed on Wednesdays, but it was Tuesday. You guys saw that, right? Just as the early access ended on Soul Mask, the new season of Deep Rock Galactic came out. It was called Drilling Deep. Avid, Chili, and I tried out the new missions, and I love them.
Because I'm so used to having like all this movement capability as Scout that when I have to play another character, I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. Oh! Oh! I caught it!
I also got a chance to play DRG with the Chunks and Bearded too. Chili and I were both working on our perfection in our single-player Stardew Valley, and she beat my socks off and she completed it first. It wasn't really a race, but being behind, it felt like one. I still had so many recipes and ingredients to collect. Maybe it's because she had a bakery that helped her be able to bake all the food and do some things best. Or maybe she's just better than I am. I just got 2,000. No. 20,000. So how close am I still to get this? Yeah. I watched the Chunks play the Elden Ring on his stream and saw one of the coolest accidental jump tricks that I've ever had a chance. I grabbed a clip of it so fast because it was just it was super cool, and I thought this is something I got to remember. Plus, I like making clips. Hi, Editor Mapper here. I realized as I'm putting this together, I called out the wrong game. Okay, the Chunks was playing multiple games, but the particular slide rail was from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh. Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
After that, I got distracted by news of another game that I'd wanted to try, hearing about the fixed issues with multiplayer missions, and I was able to load up a server for Enshrouded. And I played with Bearded, Twister, and Hillary.
Oh, it's so far.
You made it.
Oh yeah. But that was a bar glide.
Oh! That was not cool. I hit the beam. Since then, an update came out changing things in Enshrouded and around the base, and also opened up some new quests and higher levels, and of course, my favorite, additional map areas were added. So add this to my list of games that I want to play again in 2025, because I haven't got a chance to play those updates, and I do. I know that some of you had mentioned in the past you wanted to play this game. Now's your time. If you're still interested, and you're welcome to join us anytime we play. But we have to throw a puzzle game in there every so often to keep my mind sharp, and if I could figure out how to build Legos together as a group, that just might be my perfect day. So, a perfect day. What would I consider a perfect day? Well, I came close in July. I flew across the United States to visit Bearded, IRL. Walking out of the airport, seeing your best friend for the first time, waiting to pick you up, is honestly one of the best feelings. That night we grabbed some snacks at Sheetz, which is just a gas station with a restaurant with a little deli, I guess, in there, deli counter. But so we got some food at Sheetz, and then we waited to meet up with another friend of ours who was meeting us there as well, Hillary. So on the first day of our trip, we went to a Sports Car Club of America race. So we're sitting here at the race. The cars are driving past here. Hillary's right here. We're trying to get her attention. But anyway. And we actually got to see Hillary compete in a race. I've always wanted to do that, but we got to see her drive and do that. But more than just watching, Bearded and I each got to ride in one of the cars. As I took a lap, it was super thrilling. After that exciting day at the racetrack, that night we had a nice, relaxing dinner at a local steakhouse. After we were done with dinner, we went back to Bearded's house and we watched as he put together his new Blackstone grill. Yeah, but if you got the instructions, then you'd have to be better.
Yep. That's the truth.
The second day of the trip, we took actually a road trip. Oh, shoot. We went to see Falling Water. Falling Water is a house designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. That night, we did hamburgers on the grill. We were hanging out, doing a bunch of stuff. It was nearly the perfect day. I think that's pretty close to a perfect day. I think this was also the day that Bearded first played Stardew Valley. First time ever. And he left a game review about it. You guys should all go out there and find Bearded's review of Stardew Valley. It's great. Although, if you ask him about it, I'm pretty sure he's going to be embarrassed and he'll deny everything, come up with some crazy story to cover about his curiosity about the game. Don't believe it. He absolutely loves it. He's just embarrassed to tell you about it. My absolute favorite day of the trip was the third day. We started out, we headed to IKEA just so we could eat Swedish meatballs. Just for that. We then went shopping to get some stuff to make sandwiches. Okay, we're back at Walmart to get some stuff, just on a windy day. Then back at Bearded's house, the three of us made our own versions, each of a Philly cheesesteak sandwich on his new Blackstone. And of course, I recorded it all. I recorded the shopping, lost the footage for the shopping. I recorded all of the sandwich making, all of the grilling, all of the eating, and it turned it into a YouTube video. It was awesome. We had so much fun cooking together and making the YouTube video. That, for me, was the perfect day. They got to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, how I actually put it together, you know, what was IRL versus the actual video. But part of the reason it's my favorite day is because I have a lot of that day on video. It was just so much fun. The next day was the day I was heading back home, and Bearded took me to the airport. It was sad to see, to say goodbye, but you got to go back to see your family and stuff. And as I went home, I found out once I got home that I was super lucky, because just after I got home, a virus hit and the airlines and caused huge delays, canceled flights, and all sorts of things that if it would have hit just as I could have been easily stranded. So luckily I made it home safe. But once I was home, I got back into playing games, and I played some Deep Rock Galactic with the Chunks and some of his friends. I built the Lego Star Wars Destroyer. And Hillary really wanted to play the Eternal mod on Ark Survival Evolved on the Crystal Isles. And on that, Bearded, myself, and Twister all joined her. Just a nice round out month. A lot of IRL things happened for me in August, but I was still able to watch Chili stream some Just Dance, the Chunks stream some Chain Together, and I even got to join the Chunks and Charlie One Eye once or twice on the upward climb. This clip of a fall turned out to be a brilliant save. Pretty cool. This was when I was watching.
And if we jump forward from here, we're guaranteed to land in safe, right?
Oh, I see.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
here comes the platform. Is everybody ready?
Okay.
We're trying to jump to this platform. All right, and go.
Fuck my life.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now where are we going? Where are we going? Jumping across here? Jumping on that? Jumping
Yes,
on this?
yes.
Go on this, go on this.
Okay.
Oh, we made it. We made it.
Hold on. Wipe
This is
sweat.
this is where we're going. Easy peasy.
I still think this game could be fun to play with a few of my other friends as well. Cooperation, frustration, what could go wrong? I learned something new as I was playing Chain Together, and for years I just assumed that I was horrible at parkour in games. Turns out, my keyboard wouldn't register a crouch, run, and jump combination. The keyboard would not recognize all three at once. I did feel bad about that part of the game where it took trial and error to discover the problem. But with a new keyboard, everything works just fine. I'm suddenly perfect at parkour. But that's not true. I'm not perfect at parkour. But there is a noticeable difference. There is some improvement. Anyway, I was able to play some Deep Rock Galactic with the Chunks, Chili, and Bearded.
No man left behind.
If you,
Just stay there, Chili.
I can stay here.
Let them have it. Let's go, Chugs.
Hang on,
Drop
I got an
those
idea.
Drop those bombers. Yeah, I knew that was.
Yes! I iron willed. I'm just like, screw it. I'm gonna iron will and run. Oh, that was hilarious. I started joining movie nights over and over on the Squid Chips Discord on Saturday nights with the Chunks and Answers, John and Joey. This month included most of the Saw films and several movies about spiders. Super fun. A lot of those are movies I never would have seen before and never would have even thought about watching. But it's fun to do it with other people. As September rolls around, I played a lot of Core Keeper with Chili, Kyrie, Ben, and I think Peter even joined us once, although he didn't say much. Exploring, leveling up, doing boss fights. Sometimes we'd win, other times we would get utterly defeated and have to come back with different strategies for another attempt. Knowing how the bosses move, how they deal damage, and preparing in advance is the key. I know that sounds like good advice for almost all the games we play.
Okay, now cue the music and that star thing.
But when we finished Core Keeper, I tried setting up a Satisfactory server with Kyrie and Ben, but because of some technical issues, we were not able to do that option. I've solved some more Baba Is You puzzles, and I feel like I play that game, the harder it gets, the more I play. I feel so dumb trying to figure out those puzzles, knowing the answer is just right there if I can figure it out. We're not going to talk about the hour and a half it took me to get there to figure out that one little thing. But it has been a totally worthwhile game, and I've loved and hated playing it. If you like puzzle games, I'll pass on that recommendation for you to play Baba Is You. For my LEGO builds this month, I assembled the Star Wars R2-D2 and also the green leaf of the bonsai tree, which is up there. It was also around that time that I was scrolling through YouTube and came across a new song. And yep, it was instantly there. It was called Get It, Get It Done. The Saturday Night Crew did another 24-hour movie marathon, and this time it was themed around They Do Exist, with movies about creatures such as Bigfoot, Loch Ness, Frogman, Cat People. I had watched Nancers play some Lego Harry Potter and the games there, and in October, Bear Cookies and I started playing Harry Potter's Lego Year 1, and then we got into part of Year 2. And I also played a bit of Unraveled with Bearded. I had played some in the past years with Hero before she got a job and got super busy, but I played Unraveled with Bearded. It was a lot of fun to be able to figure out how to do the puzzles and things like that. I watched the Chunks, and he has on streams doing a lot of his stuff, but he has some redeems that are insane. They're crazy hot redeems on his streams.
We're quite goopy. Just gonna. I didn't think this through. These are harsh lessons.
Are you kidding me? I don't even dare redeem those. Now don't worry, the Chunk survived. In fact, he joined Bearded and I after that, building up a base on the Minecraft 1 block. 1 block Minecraft was an adventure for sure. It brought about so much fun, like the burning buildings or the burning structure that we burned everything except one little tiny block way up in the sky. We had also brought about things like, oh, what did we call it? The Great Escape, the Great Chicken Escape of 2024. Yeah. Those kind of crazy things, they just happen. So you move on, you have some fun, but I was playing as in between some of the Minecraft adventures. I was still playing Stardew Valley on the single player, and I was able to reach perfection on the single player Stardew Valley. Jeez Louise, holy cow, it's about dang time. It took me forever. But as the more spooky end of October rolls up, the season we're creeping nearer to the Halloween, we started playing some Phasmophobia. Bear Cookies absolutely loves Phasmophobia. Bear Cookies is my daughter. She loves Phasmophobia. So her, Chili, and Zeus got to play with me. Even once we got Bearded to play Phasmophobia, and he actually had fun. Watching some streams, Chili was streaming some Just Dance. She played some pancake games, Green Hell. Turns out that in survival games, dying is pretty easy.
Time to die.
That was really easy. I wasn't expecting that to kill me.
Did you just jump and die?
I just jumped straight off the back of the house and died.
I'm gonna make...
No, I didn't even make it to the water. I just died and landed on the bottom of the cliff.
That makes me laugh. She was going to try and drown herself, didn't even make it to the water before she died. Typical survival game. It's all about how many times you're dying or trying to avoid dying. But for Legos, I put together the succulent plants. I put together the Minecraft crafting table. And during the Minecraft table, I think we got a raid from Tinker Glitch, and I learned that she does a weekly Lego stream. And it's been fun to watch her build and getting to know her better outside of the VR community. So I played some box puzzle games in November. I watched the Dancers work through and solve a bunch of Nancy Drew puzzles. It was fun to watch her and try not to give her too many hints unless she wanted them, and then sometimes it's like, yeah, we need help, and we both just scratching our heads. But I really enjoy puzzle games, and it's fun to watch her play those. I know the Chunks has played many puzzle games, and I enjoy him watching play too. But he's been playing a lot of Factorio, both in single player and in multiplayer with Charlie. Bearded, Twister, and I built our base on Rust in the Snow in November. But Zeus and My Electric Cat had a base down on the river. We did a lot of adventures during the month of November, but on the last day of the server, we did one last hurrah. Zeus has always been great at flying. You're gonna hit. You might be able to get there with the tail rotor.
You can go forward just a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got it. Just drop it straight down now.
Okay.
Oh, I just got my head cut off by the
Being
rotor.
loud.
And I've landed.
Yes.
Holy
Nice.
crap!
Sorry.
Very nice.
I cannot believe that actually worked.
But Zeus did a fantastic job flying. We went and did oil rig, and I ended up trying to fly the Mini, because somehow there was two helicopters that came over here. The scrap heli, and then we went and got a Mini. And so I tried to fly it back to the mainland.
A or D, that kind of... Now counter to the right. No. Pull back. Oh my god.
It was going great over the water when I didn't have to turn. But as soon as I hit the land and had to maneuver a little bit, I still don't have it down, and boom. After the crash, I went back and made some parachutes just in case, so I could jump out and we could parachute. We had a lot of fun with parachuting, trying to land on specific spots. We went to the canyons because canyons you can go to the max height level in the scrap heli and go down.
What the hell
and
happened?
go all the way down because it's deep in a deep part of the map, so it gives you a bigger floating range. And as a bunch of us jumped out of the helicopter, we were all parachuting, just going down, doing tricks. We met a random guy on the server who had done a lot of IRL skydiving, and we talked to him. It was really fun. He shared, and he thanked us for bringing up some of those really fun memories and doing it like we were doing on Rust. A lot of fun. Hillary and I started playing a little bit of multiplayer Stardew Valley, and then Twister. Twister had never played Raft, so Bearded and I decided we wanted to do a playthrough with her. So we started a new playthrough, started just a little 2x2, built it out. We were huge raft, collecting a bunch of garbage, went to a bunch of the different stops, got more characters. We made it as far as the dome. And along the way, one day, Bantius just popped into the voice chat and was talking to us. He decided to join us. We're like, sure, yeah, come on in. And we hired him as our personal chef for the day. And believe me, he did a fantastic job. We'll be eating good for a very long time on Raft. Thanks, Bantius. Appreciate it. Sometime this month, I started hearing the same song everywhere, and it seems to have appeared just out of nowhere. And now it was, and still is, stuck in my head. And it's a K-pop song. And it's Apatu, A-P-T.
Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the Apatu, 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 Apatu.
And now it's going to be stuck in your head too. You're welcome. We were waiting for Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving happens and there's the Black Friday. And that's when we get new servers. So we were waiting to do a 7 Days to Die because we'd get a new server. We didn't want to start it before and have it go down and have to transfer it and everything. So we waited till we got new servers, and as the first part of December rolled around, we had to schedule when everybody could play because I wanted to start out this 7 Days to Die server with everyone starting at the same time, and then it was kind of a thing where you'd play whenever you could. So as we're kind of trying to figure out what to do and when to start 7 Days to Die, a few of us started playing some games in the evenings. Bantia started showing up and every night, and it's been a ton of fun. But we found a game that's free, and it's called Supermarket Together. And so Chili, Zeus, Bantius, and myself started playing that. Bearded joined in. We all became addicted.
Whoa, what is happening there?
Chili's man in the registers.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready to take some money.
We have to adjust the prices. Did they change much, Bantius?
I don't think I've changed at all.
Okay.
Just
I don't think they have.
increasing the
Our
scalping.
prices. Yep. Whoever did all this pricing was way too kind.
That might have been me.
Or me.
We can afford to $5 on that.
Oh God.
Back to work. We'd run around, beat each other with the brooms, restocking, cashiering, on security, ordering. It's a whole big thing. Expanding the store. It's been a lot of fun. Hiring people. We then started a new game, Barotrauma, and Bantius and Avid, Chili and Zeus all played, and that is, I am really enjoying Barotrauma. I was having a lot of fun playing that. We started playing it almost every day. We were playing that, just waiting. And there's one thing, I definitely did not squish Avid with the ship. Maybe I did. Finally, the start of 7 Days to Die happened. We started off, and it was Bearded, Bantius, Chili, Kyrie, Ben, Zeus, My Electric Cat, Croman, Twister, and myself. Editor Mapper's back. I was talking about December, and I was rambling on for way too long. So I'm just going to cut a lot of what I said out, but I'm going to summarize it with a poem I wrote a few days ago. Here's the poem, and then I'll give you a couple of short clips after that, and we'll end this thing. Sorry for the long video. 'Twas the day of the Horde Night when all through the land survivors were scouting with weapons in hand. The base was constructed and all was upgraded. It would happen soon, so we patiently waited. Cat had his sniper, Bearded his bat, Chili was crouched and aimed for the hat. Bantius was calm, Zeus would run wild, Mapper repaired, Kyrie's bathroom was tiled. The music had changed, the moon turned to red, Horde Night had started, there's nothing to dread. When out on the lawn, what could be seen? A zombie was running, another was green. The zombies piled up, but they just kept coming. We reloaded guns, but one just kept running. The night was now over, most survived in the group. Chili had a sandwich and then had to poop. Mapper explained as he walked through the door, what a really great ending to 2024. Chili. She reminded me of her awesome driving skills.
Oh God.
You right back
That's
there?
I went over the tiniest bit of rock. And it flipped the car. Took like 15% off.
Zeus was worried that someone would pick up a block and it would somehow ruin his build and there would be a problem. So he started upgrading. Zeus, can I give you a hand?
Yeah.
How's the airport looking, guys?
Oh, son of a bitch.
That was not me, but that
Nope.
was like the perfect troll.
That was hilarious.
I gave him the tool that allowed him to go super fast with upgrading.
Oh, what the hell? No. What?
Oh, what is happening?
Hey, Mapper, remember when you're like, hey, no, this is totally fine. I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, it fell.
it fell.
You guys have helped make 2024 another great year to help relieve stress, have some fun, and I appreciate all of you. And I look forward to what kind of things we can get up to and play in 2025. Thanks. And as we're so close to Christmas, I just want to say one more thing, as I've got my little Lego Christmas wreath up here. But a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad, whatever you say. I hope you have a great, wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, and we'll see you in the next year. Here's a little bit of you, and I appreciate all of you. Thanks for your messages as well.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, from Jason Bearded. And who else? Torvy.
Season's greetings. It's me, Twister. I want to wish everyone the merriest Christmas and happiest New Year. If you celebrate something else, then I hope it's the brightest holiday celebration for you. See you next year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Felicitous compliments of the gorging season to you and yours from the Chunks.
Merry Christmas and happy holiday from Bants. Hope everybody has a good one.
Merry Christmas and very happy holidays. Love dancers.
Yeah, it's so cute. Meowy Christmas. Have a meowy Christmas.
I just want to say thank you for everyone for your contributions, for all of the fun and the content you provided. It has been a fantastic year. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and to you and yours, the best of this season can offer. Thanks. You guys are awesome. This is Editor Mapper. I'm watching the clips, doing the stuff, and I realize I mistook. Blech. Try again. Accidental junk trips. Ugh. We'll start over at the clip. We had planned. We had planned. So I did feel bad about that part. Did I say I did? Did I say fart? And played some Chain Together. Ugh. We're going to start June over. There was a buzz among some of my friends about this new gun. I know. I hear it in my headphones right now. Bearded saying, "Be better." Actually, it doesn't tell me to be better much anymore, but it's always still there. We love you for that, Bearded. It was a house designed by After that exciting night, hundreds of photos to IKEA, and at IKEA, get it done, get it done, get it done. Yeah, no, I'm not on that, True. I'm going to do the whole thing because I'm going to cut things like this out in the middle of it. Now I lost my place.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Bachik.
That's not it.
Do 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 do.